just downstream a little bit, we found this big elephant bull now.
When I first laid eyes on the delta, it was just, like love at first sight. It was just this crazy obsession with water that all fly fishermen know about, where you just want to know what's in there and you want to catch it. Cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war. Big fish, gnarly fish, aggressive fish, fast fish, bad fish, fierce fish, fish with fangs.
Great thing, about fly fishing is the places it will take you.
Africa is just, there's nothing like it. It's raw, it's wild, it's home.
There's this big green moving mass of everything. Everything's alive. It takes your breath away, it really does.
The target species that we look for here, obviously on the catfish runs, are mainly tiger fish.
I suppose the teeth is really one of the big things about it.
Tigerfish is the most ferocious first 5 seconds out of all the species that I've caught.
They are very aggressive fish that will literally go into frenzy and attack anything that comes near them.
We're basically looking for the squawker herons, and they like the CIA, so they normally find the catfish first.
You find the birds, you find the catfish, you find the tigers, and then you find a whole lot of fun. All the birds are in on it. Everybody comes in for the smorgasbord of bait fish that's there.
This catfish run is, it's a really special thing.
You've got a floodplain that floods, let's say a metre of water at the height of the season. And in that metre of water, you are going to have every single fish in the river coming out of the main channel like as it can and accessing the floodplains.
All the bait fish, they use this time to spawn because the water temperature is optimal for them.
And then all of a sudden, that water starts to recede and they get washed into the main channel. When they hit that main channel, it's like a really bad surprise. Catfish form packs, big packs, and there are thousands upon thousands of catfish, sharp-toothed catfish. They literally churn up the water and displace them. And they flare their operculums and suck in vast amounts of water and bait fish at the same time. So it's a very noisy affair. Some of what we call runs are like up to 1 kilometre long. So I'm putting a steel trace onto Mano leader here, back-to-back figure of 8s. And if you listen carefully, you can hear in the background the egrets going off quite seriously.
It's an incredible thing that happens, without fail every year.
It's chaos. I mean, that's when the tiger fish come in and snack on all the bait fish.
You've got to get your fly through this blanket of whiskers to try and get down to the tigers.
This way, you don't have to beg a tiger fish to come eat your fly. I mean, if you strip it hard, it's going to come. And if you put your fly in the right spot, it's going to chow your fly.
Cool, well, it being the catfish run, sometimes obviously we catch catfish, they give a good pull.
They're not the most attractive fish, and they're all slimy and they don't die, and they got this horrible sort of demeanor about them, but they're one hell of a predator.
So quite often you'll have a tiger that hits you damn hard, and you're convinced he's on. He'll jump and throw you.
They've got very bony mouths. You gotta stick it to get that hook set properly.
Gee. Oh! Bad luck, but he broke you. Then you see these guys sit in the boat with their head in their hands after they've dropped like 5 or 6 fish in a row. I've just been broken off by tiger fish. Relax, chill. Don't worry, this is tiger fishing. Welcome to the real world. This is where fish hit you hard, they disrespect you, and they get the hell out of town if you don't do the right things.
The only reason they jump is because they don't have middle fingers.
When after every hit you have to check your fly to make sure that it's sharp enough. You got your patience as a guide, there's no doubt about it. Okay, we had not failure on the last flight, and I think I tied it. This batch was made by a guy called Juan. I think he might have been Mexican. And in setting hook, you really got to apply yourself. Fish. What the wasn't that? What was this?
Got it, man.
Well done! Win! Double up! This is how we end the day. Well done. Well done. That's how it is. Smiling guy. Tigerfish is just a killing machine. Very, very sharp bicuspid teeth, which you've got fine cutting edges on both sides of the teeth. Beautiful silver body with black stippling. And then beautiful red on the fins, on the tail fins.
Perfect combination between beauty and sheer bloody terror.
Yeah, absolutely epic. This is what people come here for.
As far as African freshwater fishing is concerned, it is the best.
Yeah, the tigers called the striped water dog because Hydrosinus vitatus. Hydrosinus is water dog. Canis obviously meaning dog and hydro meaning water. I guide because of the people to a large degree. And I get great pleasure watching people catch fish.
It's a double on the rocks.
It's hot out there. I mean, in October it gets up to 45 out. That's seriously warm. The guests have been casting the fly all morning and throwing a 9-weight with this heavy sinking line. So we'll have lunch on the island, have a bit of a siesta. Relief after a seriously hard day's guiding.